Farmers in Turkana County are set to benefit from a 28.5 million shillings irrigation scheme under implementation in Lokipetot. The project by the national government in partnership with Germany is part of a 2.625 billion shilling drought resilience program in the country geared towards assisting farmers in the region access water from River Turkwel. The State Government Department for Irrigation Principal Secretary Ephantus Kimotho says 60% of the project has been completed and the program is set to be concluded by the end of the fiscal year.
Along the river touted to resist the desert in Turkana County lies River Turkwel, which has been a source of water for the over 1 million residents residing here. It will now be the lifeline of the Lokipetot irrigation scheme in Lodwar.
Kwa sababu sisi hapa tumeumia, hapa shamba yetu tunakaa bure, hakuna maji, hakuna nini, tunakaa hata njaa ndio tunaumisa sisi.
Iko mashamba yetu hapa Changwana hapa kwa mtoni, hakuna ndio sisi ndio nasumbua sisi watu walio nasema anasikia njaa kwa maana nyika kwa kabila ngine huko, kwa maana hakuna mapundo.
The scheme, which is part of the 1.625 billion shillings allocated to the drought resilience program in the county, has led to the construction of a feeder canal that stretches 4 kilometers.
These canals also are tapping water, is actually an irrigation infrastructure, tapping water from the River Turkwel. Again, that will also be expanding the area and irrigation in that area. The potential for Turkana is so high, mainly by building the water infrastructure. That's why you found you are talking about the boreholes, and also on the irrigation part, you're talking about expanding the irrigation infrastructure.
The 28.5 million shillings project targets farmers in the county who can aid in growing drought-resistant crops in Lokipetot.
At times, we also recognize that once they do the crops, they need to get the crops to the market. And once they have the livestock, there also are times when they need to get the livestock to the market. So it also has a part of it which is market access. Also, it also addresses the issue of domestic water and sanitation. We want the young farmers to form themselves into cooperatives, so that it becomes easier for them to aggregate themselves when they go to the market, so that eventually the program can also be self-sustaining. We are targeting approximately 30,000 people. 30,000 households are the ones who are going to be affected by this project. But there's another additional 9 million euro that we are also getting, which 2 will come to Turkana to make it 15. Then the other 7 will go to Marsabit to make it 15-15.
According to the county government of Turkana, 65% of residents are pastoralists, while only 35% are farmers, a number they hope will increase in the coming years, owing to the adverse effects of climate change.
Those 2 boreholes, one, they're going to be very impactful in terms of, because realize in Turkana, the recharge is very high. Normally, we even get a recharge of 30 cubic per hour. So, and now with an additional storage, those boreholes can easily be used for irrigation. In particular, in the plan we have for Turkana is 100,000 acres. And we are focusing that mainly on, we have Turkwel, the Turkwel Dam. It has a potential of irrigating 100,000 acres based on the water that is already there in the dam. Loat Dam again will give us will give us approximately 324 million cubic, which will also help us towards irrigation, increasing the area and irrigation in Turkana as well.
The 2.625 billion shilling drought resilience program currently being implemented in Turkana and Marsabit counties is said to benefit 3 million people currently affected by the prolonged drought.
After we get that funding, the next lot will go to Mandera and Wajir, but it's going to extend to almost 15. Eventually to almost 15 Asal counties.
The 6-year program, which will be completed in December 2025, seeks to reduce poverty, ensure food security and promote sustainable economic growth among the most drought-hit sectors of the population. Abdiaziz Hashim, Legends Edition.